What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. I got the DJI DJI Mini 3 Pro. Now, I'm going to tell you my reviews and also show you some footage that I've gotten and more footage. But for right now, I want to talk about the drone. One thing that has happened is, and it's common for most DJI Mini 3 Pro users, is the lens cap. There's usually a cap on here. It doesn't do anything to protect the lens or whatever. It just covers the mounts for when you attach ND filters. Well, that fell off during flight. And also, what's common is the mount that the gimbal mounts to is like rubber, and like the mount that it mounts to is plastic. So the plastic meets the rubber, and there's like 3 plastic pieces that connect to that rubber. Those 2 of those plastic pieces broke, so what I had to do was I had to glue the rubber back onto the mount and then just glue it all together. And that was because it hit an object. It wasn't a tree, it was a bird, so you gotta be careful with birds. But other than that, the drone has stood up nicely. The bird was not my fault, and I have a warranty, and I contacted DJI, and they said that they can't cover that, as it's not a much as big as a problem as the whole camera system not working. So the camera works perfect, and since it's off kilter now because of the mount broken, you just recalibrate it and now it goes back to horizontal and being just fine. And I'll be more aware of my surroundings and make sure not to hit any trees or let any birds hit my drone. So yeah, I have clipped trees and the blades would have clipped that, but thanks to the sensors, I have made it so that I can only fly straight. I can't fly side to side. So I went somewhat close to a tree and it backed away, and still the blades caught it, but it didn't do anything to the drone, and it was perfectly fine. So I'm very proud that DJI has made a good drone system. It's just that it has no sideways lenses or up lenses, so it can't see straight up and it can't see sideways. It can only see forward, back, and down, as it's got 2 sensors right here, 2 sensors right here, and 2 sensors right here. So you got to be careful about that. But other than that, the drone works perfectly fine. I've realized not to use it in sport mode all the time. I only use sport mode to go up really fast or come back home really fast, and then I'll put it into cinematic mode or normal mode. And if you're going to like fly it in the house, never go off of cinematic mode, because you want to be nice and steady movements, because as soon as that hits a wall or hits something, crash and burn, and you don't want that. So what I am also planning on doing is, if it does crash one more time and breaks or whatever, I am going to buy a replacement gimbal which has the mount already, and all I have to do is take this camera system off and put it back on. I know how to do that. All you have to do is take off these screws right here, take off these sideways mounts, and take apart the drone a little bit and just connect the wire that goes from the camera, because the wire goes this way into here, and I think you can see it. No, you can't see it. But anyways, the wire mounts to something in there, and all you have to do is unmount it. I'm sure there's plenty of videos how to fix it yourself. Or I might just take it to a DJI person who can fix the drone. But anyways, the drone itself is very high quality. Just get a lot of practice while you're at it in normal mode or cinematic, and only use sport mode if you're in non-windy conditions and open spaces. So other than that, let's roll some clips of some footage I've got. Here.